She is kind of fugly, though. Her bully's got a point. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hello.
It's beautiful. Who did Maya?
So I'm wondering, because I know the monster is comprised of cherry blossoms. So I'm wondering what that has to do with this. I'm wondering if it's a artistic, expressional manifestation of Maya herself, or if it represents something else entirely.
I lost followers again.
Oh, I see. Okay. So what the contrast here is that her friend Maya is very successfully artistic and expressive. I see. Okay. So she's comparing herself to Maya. Got you. This is very good.
Stop with the boring photos already.
Yeah, so it's the guilt and the bullying that's leading to her mental deprecation of herself.
You hate your followers?
Congrats on reaching your follower goal.
Yeah, so all she sees is negativity when she logs into social media because she's subconsciously comparing her success to her friends. I see. If that's what's led to her self-harm, it must be very mentally traumatizing for her, I would imagine. Amelie, okay. Hey, I'm kind of in the middle of a mental breakdown right now. Can you call a bit later?
I'm sorry. You have your own situation to deal with. I was out of line. I was thinking selfishly. I'm so sorry.
No, I shouldn't have gotten mad like that.
Thanks, Anita.
So it's evident that they had some sort of disagreement or fight, probably for her future. I had a feeling that Maya was dead.
Why did she jump from the villa? Why did she have to die?
Maya's dead? Wait. Maya's really dead? How could I forget that?
So I'm assuming that this stuff that she's seeing is manifesting in her mind due to her subconscious memory of her friend, weighing on her life very heavily. And she's using media as an outlet, probably to remember her, so it's probably
Who's this?
on account of her
Find it.
intake of technology and being behind a screen and projecting success in terms of like ratios and stuff like that. I would imagine. That's a very poor way of wording it, but I'm very unintelligent, so it's not exactly the words I would like to use, but hello. I think I died. So I'm wondering if this creature represents acceptance
Is this a dream?
or something like that. Okay. Okay, I most certainly died there, so let's not go that way again. I really like the sound design here. And you thinking that the thing is like right behind you is very good. Oh. Hello. No thanks.
Son?
What's up, Bex? Yes, this is the brand new Silent Hill. Welcome. The true king of psychological survival horror has returned. I'm so fucking excited that this franchise is back.
But her art.
It is literally quite seriously one of my favorite ever franchises ever made.
Even more followers.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But hello regardless. I appreciate the courtesy.
No one is ever going to notice me.
No clue. Bad English. I have bad English all the time.
This is where I jumped from.
Oh, I see. So I'm wondering if she's going to jump off the building mentally
I can be like
because she's overwhelmed by all this negativity. So I think a theme of suicide is very, very understandable for a Silent Hill. It's a very dark toning. Then again, Silent Hill has never been a light series. If you take the time to understand the themes of Silent Hill, it's incredibly dark. Incredibly, incredibly dark. So I'm wondering if this mental gymnastic is her coming to terms with Maya's death or not. Because that was a very prevalent theme in Silent Hill 2. But maybe Maya is trying to convey to her the self-destruction and how it can lead to an irreversible outcome that you may regret later, I'm thinking is what the theme of this one will be. You find it. Find what? Can't leave till you find it. This really you. Can't leave till you find it. Maya's dead. You're not her. Can't leave till you find it. Who the fuck is this? Banana phone.
what the fuck?
Okay, so we're back in the beginning again.
No, my battery.
I didn't think it would be that simple. Sorry, I tried to keep a straight face through that joke, but I couldn't bring myself to. Just the idea of somebody ridiculous being on the other end texting her all this weird, malicious, cryptic shit, and having it be like the Hamburglar from the Ronald McDonald cartoons is fucking hilarious. That light was not swinging before. This is a different iteration of the hallway from before. I would have noticed that light swinging like that. This is very PT influenced, it would appear, where corridors change as you revisit them. Okay, there's some sort of sobbing coming from the other room. There's no creepy manifestations of anything, so I think we're okay for now. I don't think we have to run from Cherry Blossom McStabby Pants yet. So that's good. Question is, what are we looking for? Slut. Let's see. Bitch. It's all your fault, loser. Hey, what's up, Spades?
What?
Welcome to Silent Hill. Hello to you and your wonderful crew. Thank you for rating me. It's very kind of you. Everybody, Spades is on her first playthrough of Resident Evil 0. One of the best classic Resident Evil games ever made. I think it's fucking really great. Why is my shout command not working? Okay, there we go. I was scared for a minute. But yeah, Resident Evil 0 stands as one of the timeless Resident Evil classics, originally intended for the Nintendo 64, remade on GameCube entirely, and the N64 version was scrapped. And it's very much akin to Resident Evil 1 remake. And it got a glorious HD remaster in the year of 2016. Welcome to you and your people. Welcome to Silent Hill. This is the short message, the brand new Silent Hill title, the first in over 10 years. Bad girl gets an empty plate. Okay, so I'm assuming because it's marked on a refrigerator, this has to do with the parental neglect.
Girl gets an empty plate.
So for those who are unfamiliar with Silent Hill has a storied reputation of being directly compared and competitive with the Resident Evil franchise. But the dichotomy of which is Resident Evil is more focused on central jump scare Americanized horror, whereas Silent Hill has always been more Eastern, psychological, creepy, taboo, hard to understand, cryptic horror. And I think the psychological elements of these games are very masterfully directed. And it stands to be my favorite survival horror franchise ever created. And Silent Hill as a franchise went dormant some while back, around the year of 2012, after Silent Hill Downpour released, pretty much. And the franchise has been untouched since then. So this is Konami's first revival of Silent Hill in over 10 years. And I'm very excited to play this game. It is one of my most anticipated games of all time. It looks scary. It's not entirely too unsettling so far, but Silent Hill definitely goes there. Silent Hill is not a series that is designed for the faint of heart. It is a very, very, very mentally taxing series, I think. Children Who Turn Trauma into Tales, Solitude and Anxiety in Teenagers, Part 2. All of the teenagers surveyed suffered from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences. And interestingly, all of them conceptualized these issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother, and that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing these scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. You redeemed Five Nights at Freddy's for next stream, don't forget. When was this, see? Proof for it never happened. I don't believe you.
It's back on.
You know I already did one stream of Five Nights at Freddy's, right? It's on... It's not on YouTube yet, but I have videos of it for evidence. Right before the raid, scroll up. Okay, alright. I didn't see it.
Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait. I bet it was these guys.
So this Silent Hill... for those unaware, Silent Hill has very prevalent themes that differ from game to game. This one is mostly self-harm and guilt, and projection of self-importance through media and blanket acceptance, pretty much. Notoriety, essentially. I can't quite think of the word I'm trying to conjure in my mind, but I blame Silent Hill for that. I'm not illiterate or anything.
This is just like before.
Sorry for the late reply, I fell asleep. Feeling okay. Good enough to get out of bed. We've had this exact exchange before. Oh, not for that part. Sorry for being a bad friend. So is Maya really dead? Why are you asking that? Please tell me. Do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? Fuck no. Why do you think it's a redeem for 10,000 points, see? Still can't believe she's gone either. Wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. So Maya really is dead, yeah? Anita, are you okay? You getting enough sleep? Kinda. I'm taking some really good meds. Meds are good, but what about therapy? That doesn't really do much, to be honest.
You're so good to me, but you're leaving me behind.
Maya really didn't tell you anything? No, all she talked about was a book she read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything?
Yes, he really does.
Oh.
Did Maya really not say anything at all?
So what'd you think of the book?
So, there's a reason that I loathe Five Nights at Freddy's, and the reason that I loathe Five Nights at Freddy's, an empty jump scare type horror like that, is because why do shitty jump scare horror and bank on that success when you can make masterful art like Silent Hill?
It's kinda enchanting, isn't it?
Silent Hill is so artistically expressive and so much higher tier minded,
Right before they die.
and it seems like they actually respect the player. And the experience is always worth the ride, for absolute sure.
You really are
The latter Silent Hill franchise games were not all that great. Homecoming and Downpour were a little bit lackluster. But they were developed West Coast. They were Americanized. They weren't really the true vision of Silent Hill. But I will reiterate that this is my favorite survival horror franchise and horror franchise ever created. And psychologically, it is masterfully directed, masterfully paced, masterfully composed, masterfully artistic. There is literally no downside to this series. It is just,
Letters.
I will defend it to the death. Like, I will take this series to my grave as one of the best survival horror franchises ever made. I love this series so fucking much. Okay, this is new. I don't remember this. Belief in the Witch of Kettenstadt. Those who believe in the Witch of Kettenstadt share many practices with modern Wiccans, such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart is its slight blend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there's one rather creative theory. During the joint efforts of Japanese and German entrepreneurs and laborers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there was an exchange in cultural beliefs, giving rise to the belief in witches.
Wonder what those guys are talking about.
So, as I previously stated, this game heavily dabbles in notoriety and acknowledgement, especially through media, social acceptance, and coming to terms with who you are, and putting to rest your guilt.
Well, I think there's
And the
something I know
manifestation
about
of guilt and interpersonal demons is something that survival horror, like Silent Hill, has done expertly.
I hear people here used to treat her like some sort of...
I'm sorry for fumbling my words. I'm still so beside myself.
But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures.
Gonna head to bed. Hope you enjoy this game. I will play a Silent Hill game someday. Please do. Please do. They are very masterfully created if you have the mind to understand them. And admittedly, some people do not, and I feel they enjoy the game a lot less because they miss the benchmark for what Silent Hill delivers. If you want food, do what I say. It's amazing how much you know about the game. Psychological horror really does hit us in the soft spots. It's great when it's done well, and I have always trusted Silent Hill to deliver. In Japanese culture, there has been a sense of beauty and sacrifice with harakiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgressions and purify yourself. This concept can be fusing to many Westerners, with young people incorrectly assuming the Japanese yearn for a beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide in such a positive light anymore, and the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one, where death is needed to protect that life. So, it's the idea of purging inner demons and coming to terms with your transgressions has been perverted.
You want food? Do what I say.
Spades, please do enjoy your rest. Again, thank you so much for being kind enough to raid me. I really, sincerely, honestly appreciate it so much. Also, I'm sorry I'm kind of talking in ASMR voice. I don't know when the fuck that actually started happening, but it did. Trash room. This is where we belong. Because apparently we suck. Like, super bad. Not just a little bit. Like, super, super bad. This is all your fault. Everything. You are a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend. My place in this world. All of it. And you don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I fucking hate you. You're not talented. You're not special. You call those shit stains art? You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Get the fuck out of my life, you piece of shit freak. Damn, sounds like a fucking Korn song. Out here composing Jonathan Davis lyrics. Did I come from this door already? No, I've not. This is a trash heap I've yet to explore. Speaking of trash heaps. And babies. Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine Orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Orientation details. When September 24th, 2021, 11:30 to 13. We're School of Medicine Central Lecture Hall. Please wear a mask when attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
Interesting. So there seems to be a contrast between Amelie and her friend Maya as well. Or like some minor hints of jealousy. Hey Anita, you got a minute to talk? Sure, what's up? You seemed kinda out of it before. If something's bothering you, you can let me know. Thanks, but I'm fine. Sorry to bring it up, don't want to pry. No, it's okay, I don't mind. Hey, we should go shopping together sometime. What's up, Kai? Thank you for the shout for Z as well, brother. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever, plus my brother's coming here. Oh, right. You okay? Yeah, just gonna try to avoid him as much as possible. So shopping, yeah? We can find you something cute. I see. So, much as with the parental abuse, it seems there's familial struggle tied into this narrative as well. No, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds, and nothing looks cute on me anyway. Stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks, you just need to find the right outfit. Also, I feel like I said walking by yourself, which is not exactly abnormal.
I'm the only one who thinks that.
So, something that's springing to mind as I'm dissecting the narrative of this game, just from what I've experienced so far, is maybe she really did fall off the roof. Maybe Anita really did commit suicide. But she's combing her way through the purgatorial hells of her own mind in her pursuit to understand and come to terms with Maya's death, and it's affecting her, much like the attachment to the social media and the gratification from social media acceptances. December 23rd, 2020. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It's made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. February 21st, 2021. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mom why, but she wouldn't say. May 11th, 2021. This is it. Test day tomorrow. Mom told me I should be proud of myself since I've worked so hard. So I'm feeling great. She's not my real mom, but I know she loves me. And I love her. Mom, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. So there's also parental pressure as well. I see. So after the next spooky segment, I am going to need a quick restroom break. It's totally not because I'm playing a Silent Hill game again. August 24th, 2021. I got some materials from my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. I still can't believe it. Mom, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. September 22nd, 2021. Mom and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without that rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No, wait, don't leave me. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. Mom just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear. But where would I go? This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. So, parental abandonment. Entirely. So I'm wondering if the neglect gave rise to the abandonment, or if this is a separate person. Young student found dead, possible suicide, September 25th, 2021. So maybe this is that college freshman from the previous notes. At around 10 a.m. on the 24th, a local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of a Kettenstadt apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital, but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide.
Emily's not like this, though. Right?
Stay home alone.
Stay home alone!
I gotta say that voice is really awful, though. It's gotta be like the worst thing in the game so far. That voiceover for the angry messages is not very convincing. Spooky new area? Hello? Perhaps populated by a spooky cherry blossom fuck? Mayhaps? Oh, we're in a school now, it would appear.
School?
This is definitely mental gymnastics of some sort, so it's definitely representative of her coming to terms with something. Whether it be the school bullying or her own parental neglect, and the compare and contrast dichotomy between the two. This is great right here. This is fantastic. This is exactly what feeling like an outcast looks like to an outcast. This is very, very well directed right here. It's also bringing back a lot of Alessa Gillespie vibes. Freak, no wonder nobody likes you at school. Okay, I can't go this way. The shadowy figure people won't let me. I can't go in here either, though. So am I supposed to walk backward? No, I'm not. I'm supposed to press my way forward, but I don't quite understand how. I was thinking it might have something symbolic to do with it, but I guess not. Hey, can you shadow fuckwads move? Ha ha ha, what's so funny? Your mom's OnlyFans videos? Getting like 3 likes because your mom's a fugly bitch? Can you get the fuck out of my way? Oh, let me guess, I have to sit in the chair, don't I? Oh, I thought I had to clear the garbage from the chair and sit down or something. Oh, I have to go to my locker. Witch's locker. Okay.
Get out, you freak! Slut! Your art's fucking weird! Piece of shit!
Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me dissect that real quick. If I'm a freak, I'm very most likely not a slut. Nobody would want to fuck me. How can I be a slut if I'm a freak? That doesn't make sense. Although some of you fuckers on the internet are really weird.
Crazy!
Oh, this is great.
Shut your whore mouth.
Again, I'm not a whore. I'm not that attractive. I mean, some people like banging fugly bitches, don't get me wrong. Some people are into that. What's up, Mario? Oh, wow. That's awesome. The hallway from the Force Temple of Ocarina of Time looks a little different than I remember. I also like how the words are blurring. The filter here is very, very good.
Maya's not a freak. She's my friend.
The filter, the words blurring, and getting to her subconsciously and mentally is very, very well directed there, I think. Because pretty soon you just begin to see things in teletone, pretty much. You thought I was going to say Teletubby, didn't you? Come on, be honest. You thought I was going to say Teletubby. Okay, I thought I was being smart there, but apparently not. Okay, so in case you guys haven't noticed by now, the whole object is to not run into Stabby McStab Pants. The goal is to avoid that thing.
Chasing me.
I'm doing a very poor job of it so far. Okay, so am I to assume that I'm not to open any doors? Am I supposed to just run straight forward? Okay, admittedly, this is somewhat poorly directed. I don't exactly understand what I'm supposed to do. There's no clear indicator of exactly what path I have to take here.
Not again.
Also, I find it kind of stupid how I had to go forward to be greeted by the cherry blossom thing just to turn around and do what I initially had done anyway. Seems a little ridiculous. Okay, so let's try to remember my pathing here. Okay, here we go. This is new. Never mind. Maybe it's more simple than I thought. Am I supposed to be getting caught by this thing over and over again? Maybe this is meant to mentally fuck you up or something. Maybe...
What am I supposed to do?
Maybe this is purposeful. Because if this isn't purposeful, this seems very badly directed. Well, it says don't run on the door. But I think they expect you to run, for sure, right?
Are you gonna take on me?
Okay, so I was supposed to die repeatedly. It would appear. No, because I wake up in the same place. Yeah, let me try not running.
What did I do to
It seems like no matter what you do, the creature will always catch you regardless of what direction you take. If this is a sequence that you're actually meant to get through, then this is very fucking bad. I don't understand. I'm going to take a restroom break real quick and see if I can think this out while I do. So, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt here in that this sequence is supposed to represent something. And what I'm thinking that it may represent is Anita going through all these different avenues and possible potentialities, but there's only one outcome that's real. in that her friend is dead, in that she has to come to terms with it, and her deluding herself through all these mental passageways and blockades is what's going on here. Also, that thing is fast as fuck. But it seems to reset when I go to a new passageway. Okay, there we go. That was a little bit... I gotta say, that was a little bit overdoing it. The trial and error of not knowing where to go there is a little bit... It's a little bit much. It's a little much.